So a couple things. One is I know he said I plan to play all 82. I don't think it was like official. It was almost said when he was first asked about it, he's like, yeah, I want to play every game. I don't know that he went into the season saying definitively, you know what I mean?
That's
I'm playing all
right.
82 like that is, but it's clearly wearing on him. Listen, that double-digit point streak has been in jeopardy more this season than the last 5 years combined. Like, that's not as far as games were entering the fourth quarter, like, oh my goodness, is he actually going to get it? Not that that streak even matters anymore. It's so far ahead of the field. But it shows that, I think he likes it, but it also shows that it, you know, age plus no rest plus the Olympics all wearing on him, all of it. So my answer is going to be maybe a little odd. If I thought the Lakers had any shot at winning the championship, I would say, gotta load manage him. Because I don't think they do, I'd love it if he played 82 or close to it.
Great take.
I think the NBA, as I've said before, is in a very dangerous spot with the combination of the proliferation of the three hurting the aesthetics of the game and load management hurting the marketing and PR of the game almost, where fans are like, you know, whatever it is. And I was in, and I just think for the most famous person associated with the league, the most popular current player in one direction or another, and the oldest guy by a mile, to in his last year or one of his last years at 40 years old be like, it can be done, guys.
Exactly.
I think it would be helpful. I think it would be like a final gift to the league from LeBron if he can do it. And so I support it if he can.
I don't think he can. I think he get hurt. I think if he tries to play, and I agree with you, Nick. I don't think he set out like I'm going to make this a goal. I think he's just like a player should.
Yes.
Come into each season like I'm a player. Yeah, I'm playing every game.
Very few.
We show up like I'm gonna be here every day.
Yeah.
I don't think everybody does that.
No.
No, they clearly don't. And teams don't either. And I hear you, Nick. I think it'd be great if LeBron could do it. I gotta be honest. I don't think these young players and the team doctors, maybe more importantly, would look at it and be like, oh, LeBron just, unless they like he did it and they won the championship. Other than that, I don't think it would change how people feel about this. It's going to take the league making a decision because it is. I think it's even the load management is worse than the three-point situation because you have no idea how many times do I want to watch a big game and certain stars aren't playing.
So
here's the thing. Let's talk about this because this is like multifaceted here. There's a lot here. I understand what Nick is saying. I do. But I think he's kind of wrong in terms of what it all means. Because the reality is he's saying LeBron James, him playing 82 games would be great for the NBA and this and that and great for just the product and the optics and all of that. And not really. True LeBron fans that are going to be watching these games no matter what, who can find the beauty and the greatness in no matter what LeBron does, will be fine with it. But the other players, the players who want the action, or the fans, who want the action, who want the excitement, watching LeBron put up like 10 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists, and looking like a shell of himself, it's not going to move the needle. It's not going to put seats in the stadium, butts in the seats. It's just not. You're not watching this great product. You'd be better off having LeBron James play 1 game a week, and I'm not saying that they're going to do this, but I'm just saying as an example, and him looking more like vintage LeBron, more well-rested, hanging 25, 10, and 8 than the other. And I firmly believe that. And playing 82 games is grueling. It's grueling even if you're in your athletic prime. That is part of the problem. I'm not getting this whole debate about load management and 82 games and this or that, and this is what men do, and they used to be able to do it in the 70s. I don't care about having that conversation. I really don't. It means nothing to me. I know enough about the human body and physicality and strength and joint health and bone density and all this type of stuff. It's grueling. So yeah, he should not play a full game because he can get hurt. And then his final year or 2 years are really a true shell of himself. To the point where maybe he doesn't even come back. I don't want to see that. And so just like people who are really injury prone and just don't have the body that can last an 82 game season, when you reach a certain age, it's totally okay. Him doing load management should not be looked as a bad thing. It's remarkable that he's even playing and playing at the level that he's playing. And I get it. It's a problem that the NBA has. Too many threes, and you turn on the game and you don't know who's playing. Is Luka going to be there? Is Embiid going to be there? Is LeBron playing? Who's playing? I get it. It's a legitimate issue. But having LeBron James play 82 games doesn't move the needle in any direction. So it's ultimately what's best for LeBron James. That's what's best. What's best for him to be able to not only stay healthy, but also play at the highest level that he can. And that will be taking some games off, some resting, getting treatment, getting off your feet. It's grueling. It's hard. He is an animal. He is a beast. He is a monster. He is putting so much wear and tear on his body. And quite frankly, we all talk about him aging so greatly. There's a great chance, honestly, when he's like 50, 60, like he is. I mean, all these professional athletes pretty much just say, hey, give me all my health right now. We're just going to, the candle that, burns twice as bright, burns twice as fast. And in a lot of ways, that is most likely what's happening with like a LeBron James. Because his body should not exist. And the way he plays should not exist. So now trying to put an 82 game season on here, you're just asking for trouble. And he knows it. He knows his body. He knows his body. He knows how to maximize it. He knows how to lengthen. So if it's not right for him, he won't do it. I do not think he will force himself to do it. You can't really force LeBron to do anything. We can debate whether he's the GOAT or this or that. That's fine. But no one can debate that he's the king. He makes the decisions. He's in control. So it's what he wants. And he will do what he wants at the end of the day. And he knows what's best for his body. He has access to all the best doctors. All the best, both, conservative, regular treatments, the progressive, the treatments that like no one even knows exist. You got to go like underneath tunnels in Germany and Switzerland. He's got access to it all. Okay. And he's got the money and the resources to make it happen. So I'm curious to see actually how LeBron handles it and what he does. Because I'm going to like help use it as a way to kind of dictate my own life and how I treat my own body and stuff. Because he actually comes from a school of thought where it's use it or you lose it. And that's why he's still trying to dunk and do all these things. There's some people that say, hey, you only got so much of that left into you, kind of hold it back. And he's kind of the school of thought of like, no, you either keep doing it or you can no longer do it. And it's interesting. It's not even necessarily like a 100% right or wrong answer, honestly. It's kind of like a maybe none of it matters, maybe some of it matters. Like it's people think, some of these athletes, they really do have the secret sauce, and they don't always. Look at LeBron James and Tom Brady following completely different longevity protocols, different bodies, different everything, and yet they're both known for aging great. And we can even say, hey, LeBron James' body and all this and muscle and strength, and yet he's going gray, he's balding, and all right. And then you have other people who are like, no, if you eat healthy and exercise, you'll have beautiful, luxurious hair until the day you die, right? And it's like, there's that kind of saying that a lot of times none of these things actually matter. It really is just genetic lottery, and there you go. You got these basketball players thinking that if they drink special water, they perform better. And that's like, okay, sure. So maybe none of it matters. Maybe it all matters. Maybe some of it matters. But I am confident playing an 82-game season will matter in the negative. That I am very confident. We have plenty of evidence to know that with very little doubt. So I'm curious to see how he handles this, honestly. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers and kind of their struggles this season and, how much should LeBron be playing at this point. Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment, so whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights, but ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and I'd absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to, something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.